everybody, and welcome back to Mount & Blade Warband. Look at our village. Isn't it lovely? It is lovely, isn't it? Just about. It will be. Whether it is or it isn't right now, it will be. What we need to do right now, I think, is address the certain weaknesses in the team, and we're only just beginning to notice it, but the lack of anyone with a decent bit of engineering is now kind of hurting us. We're taking, what is it, 80 days or something ridiculous to build that mill in Dehibane, and about as much to build everything else. We need to address that. We also need to find a ransom broker. We also need to, well, I just remember it now, need to have a little bit of a look on our inventory just to make sure we got enough food. I think we do. Could probably do with a bit more. We've got to equip this to some people. I'd actually intended to do that before I started the video, but I forgot, so guess what? Who's lucky? You're going to get to watch me do it now. Right, Nizar needed better armor, didn't he? So let's have him a bit of... I'm going to give him the worst one because he's an argumentative chap, so he doesn't deserve the nice one. Who could do with some better armor? Forentis absolutely could. Okay, well, that's that sorted. And you want the axe? It's better than that, isn't it? It's not, actually. No, that is better. Okay, well, Forentis can stick with that. We need to get him a helmet as well, really. We'll keep the axe for, I don't know, someone. Maybe our engineer that we're about to find. While we're here, let's go buy some cattle. In fact, let's make my life a little bit easier and buy it from the nearest two villages, because herding cattle is an awkward thing. But our faithful citizens have required some cattle, and so cattle they shall have. Be honest, I forgot about it until I clicked there. Of course, Count Narcon's army, we'll get to that. This we're probably going to fail unless peace is given quite quickly, but yeah. We can at least make sure our guys are happy with some cattle. And we'll buy the cattle. You know, I'm not going to get into any kind of cattle stealing business, especially from friendly villages. Yes. Yes, the words came out correctly there. Buy supplies. Cattle does not count as supplies, does it? I guess we're going to have to go and meet the village elder. Okay, then, where is he? This village is quite nice. It's kind of like our village, if I'm honest. But our village has a mill, and I don't see a mill here, unless that's the mill. Where's the village elder, though? No, this village is much inferior to our own. Is that the village elder up there? No, that was a chair that I saw. Ah, there he is down there. I mean, this bit's good. Sir, I require 6 heads of cattle, if you'd be so kind. I'd like to buy some supplies. I'd like to buy some cattle. I'd like to... Oh, 5 cattle. How much was that? Only £1,000. That's not too bad. I guess I need to click on this again. I want to buy some cattle. I'll buy 1 more cattle. 241 per cattle. That is some dear cattle. But it is cattle. So, herding cattle is the awkward thing. We're going to have to move it on. Oh, look at that. Some level ups, that's nice. We're not going to slaughter, we're going to drive the cattle onwards. And we basically have to try and sheepdog them in to Dehibane. And we're getting there. We need to go a little bit further this way. We're doing it well. Oh god, what's going on? Oh yeah, whatever. Hey, they're going there themselves. There we go. Yay, quest succeeded. We don't need to go back. But they're going to like us now. Good. Okay, there's that done. Right, now, a minute ago, or last episode, I should say, it was actually a few days ago, but minutes in game time, there wasn't a ransom broker here. Maybe one's arrived in the night. It would be very useful if such a thing were to be true. We'll go to tavern, and there's not one here. Okay, that's disappointing. Oh well, let's head to the fighting. Let's head to the Swardian lands. Maybe we can stop by Halmar, maybe, yeah, in fact, maybe, I don't even know what I'm saying. We need to find an engineer. The sooner we do, the better. Right now, though, I do love our team. I do love it. Also, massively love that massive swig of Schweppes Diet Lemonade that I've been drinking a lot of, probably too much, recently. Yeah, maybe need to set that one down for a bit. I'm going to have a lemonade tree growing in me, the amount I've been having. Saren's been looted. That's not good for Saren, but it is on the border. And we've taken, wow, Tabhurl is an Uxcalian thing. The Swardians are not doing very well, are they? Sandwiched between us and the Nords. Anyway, I'm looking for a fight. Well, first of all, I'm looking to sell these prisoners, but otherwise I'm looking for a fight. If that's not going to be too much trouble. Maybe find Count Laraquin and get involved in the war. While we remember to do it, let's upgrade those that could have been upgraded. Ferentis there. Let's have a look at him. Let's see his equipment. Let's give him... No, that's the wrong button. Let's see his skills, I should say. And let's give him some of that and some of that. And some of that. Yeah, I think that's right. The Voulage is a polearm, not a two-handed weapon, so I might have done that a little bit wrong, but oh well. Nizar, looking a bit more war-y now. Let's have a look at his skills, and he's a bit intelligence-based. Maybe he could be a bit of an engineer right now. I didn't realise he had such a high intelligence. I thought he was more of a fighter. He is a fighter. He's also an intelligencer. What a useful chap to have about the squad, right? For now, we'll give him some strength. And we'll put his skill point into engineer. That works out nicely. And one-handed weapons there. Glorious. Okay, beautiful. Still looking for a fight, though. Hopefully, there'll be one in and around Uxcal. If not, we'll just, you know, go looting, go just... basically cause a big lovely nuisance of ourselves. But it is nice to have a home, isn't it? It is very nice. And eventually, in about a million years' time, there will be a mill there, and then there'll be a school there. And who's that? Count Reland. He's just patrolling around Uxcal. That's a lovely banner that he's got. Kind of jealous of that one. How's it going? Oh my goodness me, everyone's here. Meet again, randomers. Pledge. Tasks. We have forest bandits. Yeah, why not? Why not? That's always a fun one, isn't it? And it allows us to fight not on a horse, which is something that you kind of... It's kind of nice just to not fight on a horse for a few battles, isn't it? Anyway, something's been given to somebody. I need a ransom broker before I go bandit hunting. There is not one here. Where are they all, man? Oh, it's so frustrating. I know we had this problem last episode, but I'd hoped somewhere... one might have arrived. I believe we looked up here before and there wasn't one in there, and there still isn't one in there. Ugh! Right then. Thing is, when I find these bandits, and if I get to capture any of these bandits, I don't want to have to then, you know, not take prisoners and not benefit from it. Not that being said, it's not going to be that bad, is it? Right, let's hunt down these 32. I smell that we're close. Oh, yes, they're definitely in this bit of forest, aren't they? And under sequestration for our ironworks at Dehrim, but we're still making bare dollar, man. Bare dollar. We're getting very, very close to Suno. There's probably a ransom broker in Suno, but we're going to get captured if we try and come in. Anyway, let's kill these mothers. Let's do it. Okay. It's mountain bandits. We don't need to do tactics. We just need a nice cavalry charge. We don't need to run into that tree. Thank you. That was close. Which is annoying because this is the perfect time to actually be, you know, doing our shooting. Anyway, Sword of War out. And heads rolling. I have to negotiate that tree a little cleverer. There we go. That's a nice one. 139 damage. Are we being... serious there? That is just incredible. And this is just a slaughter, isn't it? This is just an absolute slaughter. But Hester leveling up is really good to see. Who's that guy? There's a sword... we have a sword sister in the team? Since when do we have a sword... oh, our camp defender upgraded. I guess it was to a sword sister and I've forgotten about that. Well, still, we've done very nicely here. Round of drinks for everyone on me. Actually, that's going to be especially expensive if we do that. But still... that's how you deal with some bandits, right? That is how it's done. Lovely. Right, so 4 wounded, and we're not going to be able to take them, sadly, unless... no, we got expensive prisoners here. Okay, well, that's a shame, but never mind. And bent arrows, none of this is worth a thing, really. There are some soldiers ready to upgrade. Let's go and get these bandits first, and I think they're probably going to be... I don't... oh, look who it is! Count Melter. How are you doing, Count Melter? What's in your team? And is it a team I can defeat with my team? By the looks of things, yes, they've got one knight, but mainly they're just... I've got bandits to kill. Let's not chase him too much. King Gravith wishes to inform that there's a feast in Shariz. We're too far away. And we've got bandits to kill. And we've got prisoners to sell. Small bands of enemies spotted near Uxcal. I still ain't seeing no bandit hideout though, am I? I think we might be going just the wrong way. Ah, ha, ha, maybe not. And there's manhunters there. Brilliant. I need manhunters in the team. These... Oh, yeah, they're definitely this way. They're definitely here somewhere. It's definitely in this bit. There it is. I want to get those manhunters in the squad, though, first. If I can. That's the ticket. Lovely. Lux run out, Rex. Prepare to die. Lovely. Charge the enemy. Yeah, just a charge again, I think. I really want to just see the volley of arrows and our enemies fall upon us, but it's just so quick, so much quicker to do it this way, really, isn't it? And look at it, is it not glorious? That's a lie. That's... The Sword Sister is on a fast horse, isn't she? Anyway, everyone getting a kill as we run by. It's just great. You know, horses going, lots and lots of blue on the screen. Pleasing as anything. I mean, there's not really any words. I think what we will do, though, now is, in the next battle, if it is a good piece of terrain, then we will all just hold and watch our archers do the job. But I had fun there, man. I had some fun. Okay, 3 more wounded. Not going to take them, but we are certainly going to welcome... Oh, we have to leave one behind. Well, we're welcoming all of those guys into the team. And you know what? Saranid Recruit can go for the Manhunter. That's the job. Eventually, that Saranid Recruit could have become a Marmaluke, so that might have been a bad move long term, but he otherwise might have died. Now we've got another one now, so it's all good. It's all good. Right, Rodox Sharpshooter is very nice. I swear I saw someone else. Another Nord Veteran is very nice. It's all very nice. Brilliant. Okay, let's leave. No, let's have a look at what they got. Yeah, nothing as I thought. We'll leave that then, and we'll go and we'll defeat this camp. And we'll see how the Sword of War is on foot. Let's do this. Hopefully we'll find some food as well. Right, who have we got in the team with us? There's Beheshta there, there's Nizar, there's a Lion, and there's probably going to be our Knights and stuff, because it will pick from the first list, won't there? Anyway, just bandits. I don't think we need to worry about this. I'm just going to go with my big sword, though. Everything's fine with the big sword, isn't it? There's a lot of arrows going everywhere, though, if I'm honest. It's alright, though. It's alright. Manhunter getting the kill. That's nice. That's very nice. Ow! Okay, there's something somewhere. You know, a few weeks ago in the game, that would have killed me, though, getting hit like that. That's the job there. I think there must be one on this hill somewhere, but I don't see it. I tell a lie, I do see it. It's up there. That's a good job. 14. We're getting double figures with our arrows now. How good is that? There we go. We actually got the kill there. That's lovely. Okay, there's normally one hiding about out there. We'll just fire a hopeful arrow in that direction. It did not make contact, though, but we are... This is something of a slaughter, I think. Anyway, we can shoot these guys. I'm just going to Sword of War them. It's my preferred. Oh, God, there's 3 of them. They're splitting up here. It's like cell reproduction. Asexual cell reproduction over here with the bandits. Well, we're going to have to put a job to that. Oh, God, we're going to get beaten up. Oh, blimey. Okay, let's settle it down a bit. That's more like it. Okay. Little bit arrogant. Jumping in there, I think. But it's okay. And there's quite a few of them. And Nizar's been knocked unconscious. Nizar, you let down, mate. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Taking a few more hits than might have been necessary, but we killed him all. So lovely. We're just going to chill here with our Swardian Knight. Oh, God, who's that? Behind you, mate. Behind you. Oh, where did you come from, sir? Right, we good now? No, there's a guy over there. I see him. I see him. That's a good hit. That's lovely. Okay, we done now? I hear bows. Oh, there we go. Sword Sister with the round-winning kill. Yep. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Lovely. And that Sounds like we completed a quest. Nothing. Oh, lovely. Food. That's what we were looking for, isn't it? Was that it? Is that all the food they had? Sadly, so. Okay, well, thank you. Anyway, we'll leave that there, and we will go and find... Oh, we need to talk to the village elder to complete that. Why did I not do that? Anyway, find Count Rayland, who will be near Uxcal, I would imagine, because he was patrolling around Uxcal. I just need the bloomin'... I just need I can't even get the word out, man. I just need a effing ransom broker. And I know we're going back to the place where there wasn't a ransom broker anyway. I did not know Sword Sisters were cavalry, or that they had beards. Or is that just a bit of chainmail that's kind of glitched over the helmet? I'm not sure. Shall we level up Mr. Beheshtur, though? I think he's deserved it. Very good. What do we want to give him? Weapon Master, Shield, Athletics, Riding. We could give him a bit more Riding. Or Strength for the Power Draw. Or he's a bit Intelligency as well, as a matter of fact. But he's very much a fighter for us. So we'll give him some of that. We'll give him some of that. And we'll give him some of that. Lovely. Never mind. Beautiful. Okay, right. Ransom Broker has arrived in the night, I am telling myself. Or at least Count Rayland's going to be there. Right, Count Rayland is there. Gonna look in here first. And I'm still upset. Okay, well, Count Rayland's gonna be here. I think that's Count Rayland. Obviously, people look very different in and out of their battle dress, but there we go. Lovely. Beautiful. I'm gonna be leaving you now then, mates. Gotta go talk to my village elder. Gotta find a ransom broker. So I'm gonna head to Veluca. And there'll be a ransom broker there. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Another big swig of Schweppes Diet Lemonade. I cannot resist the stuff, mate, to be honest. And it's nearly all gone. I had hoped that this would last me a little longer, but I'm so greedy. Anyway, to Veluca. Oh, crikey, what is going on there? 66 and 35? That's not a losable fight, really. Still, we'll do us. We'll do us right now. Right, ransom broker, please. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like there's going to be one up here. And I think I'm lucky. Oh, it's a bloody troubadour. Why? Just why are you... Ah! Troubadour. Well, I guess we could learn a poem, but no, I need to sell the prisoners. What we'll do while we're here, though, is at the very least just maybe buy a little bit of food. Maybe just some bread and a cabbage. The stuff that doesn't go off, you know. It'll keep us going, won't it? Beautiful. Right then. Right then. I guess we don't have to wait to... Or I guess we aren't under any kind of time constraints to speak to our village elder. Silly that we didn't, because he was right there. But I think what we'll do is wander on over to Halmar. Hopefully sell the prisoners. And then we'll go and loot some of these villagers. That'll have to be what we do. Man, oh man. Not good that Serendar's being raided, but I do not feel like we personally can affect that. Unless one of them decides to give chase to us. Anyone? No, we're chasing them away though. Oh, are we? Or are we? Or are we? They're running from us. We would be outnumbered. We'd be just outnumbered. I think we'd win the fight, but at too great a cost. Still, our team gets stronger by the day. Could think about getting another ironwork somewhere. Truce between the Coats and Sarandis has expired. Well, good for them. Could we afford one if we just went and bought one in Halmar now? We could, actually. We could. Money is no issue for us. Counteration. Still some Voris bandits over there. Man, were they some of the ones that dispersed from Uxcal? They're going into the steppes now. They're going to get picked off by the steppe bandits if they're not too careful. Unless there's another one in here completely. I'm not sure. Do we have friends now, actually? This is something we haven't looked at for a while. Courtship by relation. Lords by relation. Count Triblian and Reichin really like us. And Rayland really likes us. And Delenard really likes us. Tonju Noyan really likes us, even though he still won't let us buy anything in his place. Oh no, Tonju Noyan's not that way. No, yes it is. Ichabor is his fief. That's where we wanted to buy the thing, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Still, Count Rias really doesn't like us. That's probably because we looted his business up there. Still, we got a couple of friends, man. We've got a couple of good friends here. That's good. That's very good. But it would be all the better, if we could just sell these bloody prisoners. Man, why can't we? No, we do. It was Nara we wanted to buy. We've already got one in Ikamor. Well, we're gonna eventually buy an ironworks everywhere, aren't we? So let's not worry too much about it. But if we can take Dahrim, then get our ironworks there out of Sequestration, then obviously that's gonna be positive. Anyway, can we please find what we're looking for here? And what we're looking for is a ransom broker, and there isn't one here. It's just a bloody Ashik. God damn it! Ugh. Oh, why? Where are they all? This is where the war's happening, and none of them are here? Mental, mate. Right. Okay. Well, we might as well still try and meet the Guildmaster. That's the wrong button. We might as well still take a walk around the streets and then try and meet the Guildmaster and then see if he hasn't got a little iron business up for us to buy. Where is he? Is that the guy there? That is the guy there. Hello, sir. I would love a productive enterprise, and I would love the iron one. Pretty good. There you go. Have a nice day. Lovely. We'll have a look for food here, see if there's any differences. There's some grain. There's, I guess we'll just take some grapes as well or something. And I guess we'll go to the armor merchant and we'll sell this to him for another 152. Man, we're quite poor right now. Oh no, how are we going to pay all our men? I don't know. Right, well, should we go to Nara and see if we can find some broker? Please! Just please! It's not much to ask for, is it? The soldier's ready to upgrade. We probably won't be able to afford to do that right now. Not a big deal. And then we can just go, I don't know, loot Raduna or something. Be a nice pastime, wouldn't it? But the amount of time we've spent looking for this has been bloomin' ridiculous. Please, can we just get one here? That stuff gone on the thing there. Tavern, that's it. Okay, positive. Wandering Skull. One of these has got to be a ransom broker. Thank you. And look, Lesolit's there again. Right, well, I have prisoners with me. Let's see. I'll give you 3,000. Do we have a deal? Would that be more than doing it individually? I'm not sure. I've got prisoners to sell. Right, so we were offered just over 3,000, so let's just remember this and do some maths and see if we would have had a better deal or not. So if we end up at about 3,500 by the end of this, then it's going to be the same, more or less. Looks like doing it this way is going to give us a little bit more, maybe. Maybe. I think it was exactly the same. Okay, well, now we know that, at least, in that Red Hot Crossbowman. We can now afford to upgrade. And this one as well. Oh, no, we can't do it in this screen, can we? Okay, well, that's our money back up. That's nice. Leslie, how you doing, man? Nice to have you there. No room for you in the team now, though, mate. Sorry. I'm liking the team that I've got. Right, let's go looting. Which means we're going to need to send Bunduk and Forentis away because they won't like it. But that's fine. In fact, should we do that now? Otherwise, I'll probably forget. Right, Forentis, where are you, mate? And Bunduk. Okay, Mr. Bunduk. I'd like to dust his guns and that thing. And yes, that. Lovely. Thank you. Forentis, the same if you would. Where are you? You're up here. No, you're not. You're down here. No, you're not. You're up here. Talk to him. I'd like to ask if you could then I dare you go do that. Tell us how the Rodocs are now. Because really, I don't know. Even though I am a Rodoc, how are the rest of the Rodocs? And we'll go pillage a village. Pillage in the villagins. After consulting on peers, can grab... That's fine. That's fine.